Hello YouTube and welcome to lesson 19 of the Adobe Illustrator tutorial series. So today we're going to look at how to expand objects. We briefly looked at how to expand objects last time by using the symbols panel right here, and right now this is actually a shape. So if you want to expand this, what you can simply do is you can go to object and expand. So what that does, it changes the shape into let's say fill color and the stroke color. So what this does is it converts the existing object into editable layers. So that was one thing that we did. But today we are also going to use this further to see what it can do. So also last time we talked about text expanding. So what it allows you to do is once you want to edit some sort of a text, right now this is actually just the text, so I can actually erase this and type in another text if I want. This is not a shape and I cannot change it very much. So once I use expand, I can go to object and I can go to expand. So expand into object and fill. Just press OK. What it does is it changes the outer layer of this text to the stroke and inner layer into fill. So what it allows me to do is it allows me to add in a new fill over here. Let me just use an existing swatch over here. And then what it allows me to do over here, create a new swatch. All right. Okay, what it allows me to do over here, so this actually is applying just to my fill color. So I'm going to go for my stroke color. So you can see that I can actually add a stroke to it just like this. So I'm unable to do this just with regular fonts, and what else it allows me to do is it allows me to use direct selection tool to drag out points in the shapes. So I can actually use the points in the shapes to actually change the font altogether, or I can also use my pen tool to make some further edits. So right now, okay, sorry for that, let me just delete that out just quickly. All right, let me just go to anchor point tool. And over here, let me just select the overall font first, which is converted into shape. I can actually like change the shape of the text and then even move around the points by holding the shift or control keys. Yeah, shift key, just like that, and change the shape of the text as if I was actually changing the shape of the text. So what the text file actually is it is vector graphics. So you can convert this into regular graphics by just expanding it. So that's how you actually expand text, which is not very new idea in our lesson. But over here, what we can do is that you remember when we use blob brush tool, what it actually used to do was it used to make a fill, and it allowed me to actually add in a color. So if I were to go over here and add in a color, let me have a contrasting color like this. What it actually does is it adds a stroke on the side of the color, just like that. So this allows me to create a shape where I can add in stroke to. But if I were to use brush, for example, just like this, then what it does is it actually creates a stroke line and not a fill line. So if I were to use expand now, all right, if I were to add in fill color now, it wouldn't actually affect anything. So if I were to go to fill color and then add a color, then nothing would happen over there because there is no fill color. You can see that the color is there, but it is not actually surrounding the overall shape as it should. So what I want to do is I want to expand the shape. So I'm going to disable the color. So I'm going to select this and then go to object and then go to expand appearance. So I'm going to expand appearance, and now I'm going to add a stroke to it. So let's just go to stroke and add in a stroke, and you can see that it actually adds a stroke, but you can see some artifacts over here. So the stroke is not very perfect. For that, I'm going to go to Windows, go to Pathfinder, and click this first icon right here. We're going to look at what this does in other lessons. So this is how I can actually expand my shape as well. So let me increase the size of it as well. Let me use the expand again. So let's just do expand, press OK, and there you go. It expands even furthermore, and I can actually add in more stroke to this. So I can add in stroke. Just like this. Let me just select a different color, and you can see that I can add in multiple strokes to the same shape, just like this. All right, there you go. So this is how it actually works inside of Illustrator, and you can create some easy effects just by expanding. So this is how you create unique designs in Adobe Illustrator quite easily. Hope you guys learned something as always, and as always, please like, comment, share, and subscribe.